Hi, Rich Schefren here, and in today's drive to the office, I want to talk to you about some of the beginning elements of what it means to be strategic and why, when you're strategic, you end up growing your business faster, you end up making more money, and you end up working a lot less. Now, before I get to that, though, let me remind you that next week, I'm going to be spending the entire week with my family at Michael Masterson's house in Nicaragua. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because I am going to still do videos from there. So if you're curious to see Michael Masterson's house, or you're curious to see what Nicaragua's like, then just make sure to come back and check out the videos because that's what I'll be doing. All right, so now let's talk about being strategic and the first vital elements of really understanding the game that you're playing. I want to give you an example first, though, because I think it will help illustrate what I'm talking about. So when I used to own my retail store, clothing stores, the Antique Boutique, when we had clients or customers at that time come into the store, we never sold them the clothes first. We sold them on the store first. So whereas in most stores, you might go in and they might ask you, do you need any help? That's focused on a product. We focused on the store. Have you ever been in this store before? Now, if they had been in the store, we would tell them what was new. And if they hadn't been in the store, we would tell them why our store was so special and why they would find stuff in our store that they couldn't find anywhere else. You see, because our long-term goal was to have loyal customers of our store, we sold them on the store, not on just the clothing purchase that they wanted to make at that moment. And that concept has followed me through all my businesses. In fact, at Strategic Profits, we are much more interested in turning an opportunity seeker into a strategic entrepreneur than to make a single sale of a single product. And because of that, we're able to grow faster, hold on to clients longer, and help our clients actually become more successful because they understand the steps to their success and how we fit into the picture. That is incredibly important for you to do in your business, to think about the ultimate objective that your clients, customers, prospects want, and think about how ultimately what you want integrates into that. In other words, what steps could you be taking when you, in your first introduction to to your website, to a report that you've written, to a webinar you've created or whatnot, and what could you lay the foundation for so that you have a bigger role in their life than just the immediate, that you actually develop a longer term relationship than just the first sale. Now, when you do that, you are starting to think and act strategically. And that alone will make a difference. Now, there's a lot more to thinking strategically and being ideally a strategic entrepreneur, but that's a big step because when you do that, you end up being a lot more effective. So think the long-term game. What is it that you want, and how can you lay the foundation for that in the very beginning of your relationships with your clients, prospects, and customers? So that's the tip for today. Like I said, make sure that you tune in next week because I won't be on the road. But you'll see the cliffs behind me, you'll see the ocean behind me, and I'm going to try and take some video as well, like the ride out there and everything else. So just stay tuned. I look forward to getting back next week or the following week and filling you in about Nicaragua and Michael Masterson's house. So adios. I'll see you next week to higher profits and beyond, and go have some fun this weekend. You deserve it. If you're an entrepreneur, you've worked hard, and make sure to at least spend 24 hours doing no work and just having a great time. And that's what I'll be doing all week, but I'll be talking to you every day. To higher profits and beyond, Schefren over and out. Adios.